France replied, Patrice Legisquet fizzing down the wing to regain the lead for his side. And with only minutes to go, the Concorde Oval thought David Cody had scored the winner until one of the best tries in World Cup history.
Blanco! Legisquet on the first bounce. Blanco says to kick it downfield. Campese's back there. This is dangerous with the ball bouncing around. Oh, what a horrible mix-up. France could score. Who's there? Pascal Ondar. Now they set it to Rodriguez. Charvet. Tackled by Campese. Berbizier. Look at this. Legisquet, the fastest man on the field. Blanco's outside. Michael Leiner couldn't pick it up. Rodriguez. Blanco for the corner. I think he's there. And that surely is the try that has put France into the World Cup final.
And it was. But the 1987 Eden Park final against New Zealand was a different prospect altogether, for destiny lay with the team of the tournament.
If you'd have picked a World 15 out of that side, there, maybe close to half of them would have gotten a World 15, and I think that's why, we were able to dominate, I guess, the world rugby scene at the time, because we had those world-class players.
Just to have been part of that particular team at that particular time, playing with some of the best players I was ever to play with, and they were all at the peak of their careers. And just the mood of the nation, we were able to really connect to it. We were very much the people's team. To be part of that, and then obviously to just go on and win the World Cup, playing wonderful rugby right through, it was just, yes, something I'll always cherish.
Legisquet and Kerwin. Oh, there's 7 black shirts there. Jones. Tried by Michael Jones.
Jones played his part scoring the first try, as did Sean Fitzpatrick. His record of 17 World Cup games was originally thanks to an injury suffered by captain Andy Dalton. Dalton regained fitness, but not his place.
Jones came up the line there to make the jump. Now that's unusual. Taylor now. Stanley again. He's gone for the crash ball all day. Kirk. Fox. Jones. Kirk. David Kirk.
Acting captain David Kirk put in a performance worthy of his title, and as the French management plotted a comeback, the Kiwis put the game out of sight.
The game's not over yet. Kirk's back in the play. And through! Oh, it took a strong blow. Kerwin. Oh, I don't believe it! Kirk has scored. Kerwin has scored.
Kerwin at his best, and Fox continued to do what he does best.
Well, it might be Coq au vin on the menu tonight if Fox can land this goal.
Fox setting a tournament points record of 126 that still stands today. New Zealand the victors 29-9 and rightful champions of the inaugural World Cup.
First and foremost, I would like to thank a very dedicated and determined squad of 26 New Zealanders selected a month ago with only one thing in mind: to win the World Cup. Finally, I'd like to thank you, New Zealand. Without you, it would have been much, much, much harder. Thank you all for everything you've done for us, the way you've carried us when it got tough. Thank you, thank you.
It's almost unbelievable the All Blacks haven't won since. The Kiwis were expected to emerge victorious from the 1991 semi-final at Lansdowne Road. 14 Australians faced up to the New Zealand haka. The 15th Wallaby was paying no attention. His name is David Campese, and this was Campo's World Cup.
Won by the Eels, Far Jones, Liner steps inside, swallowed by the All Blacks. Far Jones, Campese, David Campese, from the leading try scorer in World Rugby, David Campese, came across and simply skated through the All Black defence. Michael Jones there, the All Black flanker, who of course can't play today because it's a Sunday.
The All Blacks missing their star player Michael Jones, and Campese ensured it cost them dear.
Line up, chip ahead, Horan's going to chase that, so's Campese. Campese gets it in his hands, Campese! David Campese dodging both ways and feeding Tim Horan. Horan to score! Tim Horan scores for Australia, a marvellous try, and it all came from that man David Campese yet again. Oh, what a beautiful pass to Tim Horan and a super try for Australia.
The Aussies got the better of the All Blacks 16-6. Campese's performance now resides in World Cup folklore.
It's amazing. Over here he just plays his best rugby. I don't know what it is, but I think it's the fact that everyone gets behind him. Everyone says what a great player he is, and you know, that really lifts him. He's a confidence player, and over here he plays with tremendous confidence, and we're lucky for it.
In '95, the build-up to it, we only seen little bits and pieces of Jonah. The rest of the team was a pretty formidable side in itself. So, you know, we thought, I think, we had that self-belief that we had done enough to make sure that we could contain him and make sure he didn't get any space. But in hindsight, we never got around to doing it.
In the 1995 semi-final, England were introduced to a winger of gargantuan proportions.
This is the big man, Lomu. He's still on his feet. Lomu could score. That's a great try for New Zealand. Huge pass on the outside to Osborne. This is Lomu again. Lomu is through. Well, Rob Andrew was brushed aside by the big man. And the England nightmare comes in the form of that huge left wing for New Zealand.
Imagine a 6'7", 19.5 stone winger who could run 100 metres in 10.89 seconds. England faced that in 1995, the 20-year-old Jonah Lomu. This game contributing to his 7 tries in the 1995 World Cup. It is small wonder that he was named the 1995 Player of the Tournament. England were brave, but their efforts completely futile. They had come up against a player who was not only frightening to tackle, but frightening when he was dishing them out as well.
Time and space again for both Bishop and Mertens. This is Lomu and Walter Little. Josh Kronfeld. Here's another chance for the big man. He's going to score in the corner. That's a hat-trick of tries for Jonah Lomu. Pick up at the back by Richards, and then Morris going on the inside. But the ball's been taken away now. Here's another chance for Lomu. Can Lomu get past Michael Catt? The statistics say he's going to score his 4th try in almost the easiest of fashion.
The New Zealand triumph owed much to the formidable winger Jonah Lomu, who had created more than a ripple in the rugby world. By the end of the following World Cup, Lomu had scored an unprecedented total of 15 tries. This humble giant of a man was made for rugby, but had no idea of the media scrum that would gather around him in the aftermath to this game. For from this game, the first worldwide rugby superstar had been born.
So the South Africans and the Australians take the field.
The 1999 semi-final between South Africa and Australia was less of a foregone conclusion. Having dismantled England in the quarters with his 5 drop goals, the Springboks thought they'd try the De Beer tactic again, with less successful results.
De Beer, another drop, another miss. De Beer with a drop again. Well wide. And the boos ringing round the ground. It's obvious what the South African game plan is. And the crowd are beginning to think this is pretty negative.
The 1999 player of the tournament, Tim Horan, led the Wallaby attack. Breaking tackles and making darting runs, his efforts yielded the penalties. And Matt Burke yielded the points.
Beautifully struck.
But South Africa had their own kicking maestro, and it wasn't long before he found his groove.